If you guys need anything grinded in my team, whether it's online or offline, be sure to hit up Rose NBA. The link to his Twitter will be in the description down below. 100% reliable, so be sure to go hit him up now. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The auction house right now is looking kind of crazy. I can't even lie. So today, if you guys don't know, we did end up getting these brand new packs, which I'm sure you guys do know. If you watch 2K YouTube, you definitely know about what is going on. 2 Dark Matter LaMelo Balls, obviously is the new Signature Series set, so there's always 2 Wilt Chamberlains, and then an Invincible Scottie Pippen. The rest really don't matter. I mean, they're good budget cards, I will say that. Like, Boban's cool, Donovan Mitchell is a thing, Jeff Green is a thing, Shane Battier is cool, Kyle Kuzma, Lamar Odom, like, everything's pretty cool, but obviously, you guys are here and obviously ready to learn about Dark Matters and everything like that, about what they are doing right now to the market. So, let's just take a look at what is going on right now. First off, we're going to check the prices of these new cards. LaMelo Ball, this is the signed version of LaMelo Ball. I mean, this is a base card. You guys can see the first 5 are base cards. And the first one is pushing 850K already. And obviously, they haven't even settled yet. These cards have not settled, which is kind of insane. Wilt Chamberlain, let's go ahead and take a look at him. Obviously, 2K is going to break really quick. 450K for Wilt Chamberlain, which actually isn't that bad. Surprising enough, actually. I mean, his 3-ball is pretty low, and I do think, obviously, we do have a good amount of centers in this game, but I do think that he is going to be a good option, obviously, to stop. I wasn't trying to bid. What? Yeah, I do think he is going to be another good option to try to shut down guys like Yao Ming and Shaq. Wilt is always one of the more athletic cards in the game, which is really good. I don't know why Amari is here. I don't know if they always have had. They don't. So, oh wait, no, they do. Never mind. I actually never noticed that. I did not realize that the signed version of these, or the lock-in versions of these cards have actually always been here. I've never noticed that. Let's take a look at the non-signed LaMelo Ball is going for $1 million MT. So the non-signed one is actually more MT right now than the signed. Okay, I don't know how that makes sense. Maybe people think the card art looks a little bit cleaner. I don't know. But that is kind of nuts as they start. Wilt, obviously, this one's going to be a little bit cheaper than the other one. So that is kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. Did not expect that at all to see that LaMelo Ball be going for that much out the gate. But pretty interesting stuff there. So Invincible Scottie Pippen, I did already see this. He's already up to 1.5 mil. Now, it's going to be interesting to see if we do see people start badging some of these out. This one does have a few extra Hall of Fame badges as well as a diamond contract. I do want to see if we do end up seeing that, 80 Hall of Fame badge Scottie Pippen. I can see that card going for a dumb amount of MT, considering people are going to want this Scottie Pippen. A lot of players that have, a lot of those cracked out teams, a lot of the old heads in the community, they're going to want Scottie Pippen. You know what I mean? Like, this one's got 73 right here. Diamond shoe, diamond contract, already up to 2 million MT. You guys can kind of see he's moving a little bit as far as the price goes there, which is a little nuts. 67 right there. I do want to just see, though, man, we are not seeing any 80 Hall of Fame badge Scottie Pippen yet, which is a little interesting to say the least. Sometimes you can actually see it here. I want to go ahead and check this filter really quick. Not to snipe him, but there is actually a way to, sometimes I feel like people do throw them up for cheaper bids. By now, maybe people have bid on them already, but people do throw them up a little bit. Well, I mean, obviously people are going to be bidding on them like crazy out the gate. I was going to say, normally, you will get some people that do throw them up for 500 MT, but like bid-wise, like I said. But yeah, I think obviously it's not really going to matter as of right now. So there probably is going to end up being that 80 Hall of Fame badge Scottie Pippen, which is going to be a little crazy. But I want to show you guys what is actually going on with the market right now, because a lot of Dark Matters are becoming buy nows. I mean, Andre Karolinko, I sat on the filter for 2 hours, and Karolinko has been flying up like crazy. Like, you guys are actually going to see, I bought one. I actually picked one up for 100K. I thought it was a snipe until I realized, hey, they are flying up like crazy. So Karolinko, definitely one of these guys that is going to end up being a buy now very soon, which is surprising because he actually is pretty solid. But the takeover cards are going to be buy nows because, again, the frequency that people are going to be getting them are pretty high. Now, Tatum obviously is the exception. Tatum's really good. Even he pushed as a buy now, though, for a little bit. But Karolinko being one of the very first Dark Matters that is not a part of the takeover set, becoming a buy now. Another guy that I have been seeing, I actually was able to snipe one of these guys before for 80K, flipped them for 100K. So you guys can see there is a Jokic up right now for a buy now, but again, it's not even really a snipe because these guys are all ending for 100K. There's a lot of these Dark Matters that are tanking in price right now, so I would be really careful. Some of these guys, if you're hanging on to, I mean, you guys may want to look to flip them up for 100K right now. Another guy that I have been seeing now, this is not against or about Invincible Shaq. Let me throw that out there. There's again a very big price discrepancy between the two. Obviously, talking about the power within Shaq here. If you guys do have one, I mean, he has been pushing a dark, or yeah, he's pushing a Dark Matter. Yeah, he's pushing a buy now. Again, you guys can see one of them is sitting up right now. Nobody is buying it. I mean, there's a lot of these guys that are definitely crashing. One guy that I was surprised to see completely tank in value today is this man right here, Zach LaVine. Now, I did actually miss a Zach LaVine snipe before, but turns out he's actually only selling right now for around 120K. This card was actually going for like 200 plus K yesterday, so to see this card completely tank, I mean, it's happening, man. The value on a lot of these cards are definitely starting to go down. I would definitely be careful on what cards you guys are hanging on to. If you guys are looking to capitalize, obviously, on MT, guys like Magic Johnson, I mean, he's even kind of pushing around that 130K mark. His price is definitely going down. James Harden, I mean, same thing with him. You guys can see. We'll actually look at this one sell really quick because I want to see what he is going for. This is a base Harden. 117 right now for Harden. This card was selling for 300K a couple days ago. Obviously, after the packs were out for a little bit, his price started going down. But, I mean, 300K, I would probably say he was starting to consistently settle around maybe 200K. But there goes that value on Harden, man. 117K card right next to it, 120K. So there goes that value on another Dark Matter. KD's price is obviously still really good. KD's still one of the top tier cards in the game. Same thing with Kristaps. So a lot of the top tier cards are still going to be hanging on to that value, which is really good. But Paul George, this is another example I want to talk about actually. Paul George, right before I actually made the last video, or no, not the last video, this video, like right before I fired up, I actually meant to go back and show you guys, but unfortunately I was a little slow on that. Paul George actually sold for around 240K. 240 for a Paul George that did have a diamond shoe and did have a diamond contract on it. It's pretty nuts, man. Can't even lie. You guys are going to see again. If you guys are looking for cheap MT, whether it's on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, or Switch, all you have to do is go to the site NBA2kking.com and they will gladly hook you up with the cheapest prices on the market. All you have to do is click whatever option you want, go to your coupon code and type in Bio2k for a 5% discount. They actually walk you guys through exactly how to do this, so be sure to go hit them up now. We are seeing the value a lot on these guys completely tank. I actually sniped the Blake last night for 100K, sold him for 100. I think he sold for 168K today. But that was before the packs came out. And I mean, obviously there is still a lot of time left, so I can't really say if his price is going to keep jumping or not, but it's getting kind of crazy, man. I can't lie. It is getting pretty nuts. Now I will say, if you're a Jordan fan, you're good to go. The Jordans are still holding value, still over 1 million MT, which is a little surprising. Obviously, Jordan's still one of the most elite cards in this game, still one of the top tier players in this game. Same thing with a guy like Luka. Both of them are obviously still holding that value that is really... What? No way. What is happening with LaMelo Ball? What? LaMelo Ball is 1.6 million MT. And he still has an hour left to go. And he has 1.6 million MT. There's a reason why I wanted to double back on these cards, because I wanted to check out what their values were looking like as of right now, and he jumps up, man. Wow. Luka sitting at around 400K. He's been selling for consistently probably 550, so his value is obviously still really good there. I can't believe that. That is not what I expected at all. Yao's value is obviously still hanging good. So again, a lot of these top tier guys are still looking pretty good. Bird is actually pushing a buy now right now, which is actually a little impressive. Yeah, it's a little impressive. Not gonna lie. Ben Simmons going back up to around 500K almost. Last night, these cards were selling for around 350 to around 380 MT or 300, well, 350 to 380K. That is pretty crazy, but I'm not gonna lie, that just threw me off. I'm like a little stunned right now. I'm genuinely serious right now. That just stunned me like crazy. What has happened to the auction, man? Oh my God. So I wanted to see really quick what is going on with Larry Bird. I want to see if he catches a last minute bid or anything like that. Because Larry Bird is still actually one of the top top cards in this game. Well, I don't want to say top, but he's still pretty solid. A lot of, competitive players do use Larry Bird. So his value is tanking. I will say Jack Sigma, even his value went back down. Wow. Jack Sigma was a really good card. Yesterday was selling for around 40K MT. That 20K MT card jumped up to 40K, and now his value is in the gutter, man. D'Lo looking pretty cheap as well. Wow. Wow. LaMelo Ball selling for 1 million MT, man. Obviously having some type of control over the auction, completely breaking. I just want to go back and check to see if he got a little bit of an update. No, so still 1.6 mil. That is crazy, man. That is absolutely crazy. I can't believe that. I genuinely am. I'm like stunned right now of how expensive that card is going for. Like LaMelo's good. Don't get me wrong. LaMelo is good. 1.6 mil though, that's not even badged up. Like there's not even a badged up LaMelo. So if you have 80 Hall of Fame badges and you were to throw it on LaMelo, I don't even know how broken or how like I don't even know. That is gonna be absolutely absurd. There are no words. There are no words. So looking at Bird, he's literally setting right now as 100K. So we could potentially be seeing Larry Bird become a buy now as well, which is insane. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to kill that like button and subscribe to the channel if you guys want me to make more market videos and everything like that. And yeah, that is insane. But peace.